Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Welcome if you are new. I'm so glad you guys are here. I am Nathalie Minnick. I'm a mom of 2 toddler boys. I'm a wife and I stay home with the kiddos. I share lots of cleaning motivation here on my channel. I also share some recipes, some DIYs, and decorating here too. So that's my channel in a nutshell. Majority of my channel is cleaning motivation though, and I hope you guys get some tips and tricks along the way. Before getting any further in today's video, I just want to do a shout out for Cambriea and her channel here on YouTube, Living with Cambriea. She is a mom and wife and shares lots of cleaning motivation videos on her channel, just like me. She will definitely get you motivated to clean, organize, and declutter. Check her channel out and be sure to say hi in her comments and let her know that I sent you. I'll have her channel information linked in the description box below. In today's video, I will be cleaning the kids' rooms. I am cleaning our room and then our main bathroom up here. I usually try to do like a Sunday routine where I do like a quick wipe down and dusting and change bedding every Sunday. But with summer, we've been so busy, we've been gone, and I just feel like I really haven't been in my routine at all. So I'm finally getting back into this. I'm giving everything a good dusting, a good wipe down, and changing all the sheets and everything. So like I said, I'm starting off with dusting. I'm not sure why I changed the sheet there on the changing table, because usually I do that after I do all the dusting and wiping down. But anyways, so yeah, usually I dust, wipe it all down, and then I change all the sheets and stuff, just so like any dust that falls on like the dirty sheets. But anyways, oh well, so I just went through, did that. Now I'm just gonna go through and get my son's bedding switched over here, and I just have to take everything out so I could get the mattress out of there. Now I'm just going to change the bedding. So I actually have 4 sets of each of their bedding. I have the actual mattress sheet, and then I have the mattress protector sheet as well, which is like a waterproof protectant. As you can see, this white one right here, that's the waterproof protectant. And then I just have their sheet as well. And that's just more for decor. I guess you can technically just have the waterproof protectant sheet there and just call that as your sheet. But anyway, so I actually have 4 sets, so 3 go on at once, one's always in the wash, and then I put 3 on just because it's easier, because when my kids were little, they spit up a lot, or you know, leaky diaper or whatever. My kids spit up a lot, so that's why I ended up doing this. And then I figured I'll just keep going. It's just so much easier for when I change it during the week, and I don't have to take the whole mattress out. It just makes life so much easier. So, and then for my toddler, I figured with potty training at night, we didn't start that yet, but we will be. It's just going to be easier throughout the night. If he had an accident, I don't have to, again, take the whole mattress out. There's going to be a set there. So it just makes it so much easier having multiple layers of sheets on the bed. And my oldest actually comes to our bed at night still, so we ended up getting a mattress protector for our bed, which was the best decision ever. So God forbid there's any, you know, he had a leaky diaper the one time, and then I'm not scrubbing the mattress, so I could just literally take off the waterproof protectant sheet, and I could just throw that in the wash with the other sheets and blankets, and it just makes it so much easier to clean instead of having to scrub a mattress. So definitely recommend that if you don't have one on your bed already. Okay, so back to my son's room here. So I'm just getting these books all nice and organized. They get pushed back or piled up quite a bit just with the kids playing and looking at them, or at night when we're reading books, instead of trying to put them back nicely, I just kind of end up piling them up after a while. So I just like to have them nice and neat looking. So I did that, and I'm just going through and putting all the toys away in his bin and straightening up the top here so I can wipe this down as well. Now, this was driving me crazy. I kept saying 15 months, and he's not 15 months old anymore. So I'm just going to go ahead and put 1 year old and call that a day, and then I'll just change it for when he's 2. So just make that easy on myself. So I'm just going to fix that up and change that. And yeah, so I pretty much am done with his room now. I dusted everything, wiped everything down, changed the sheets, collected the laundry, folded all the blankets and pillows and all that, got that straightened up, and now I'm just going to give this a good vacuum, and I'm finished up. So I just finished up cleaning my youngest room, and it's about almost 5 o'clock. So I'm just gonna get everything ready for bedtime as well. So I just get his sleep sack out, I get his jammies laid out, and his diaper with the diaper lining. And then also he still takes pacifiers, we call them binkies, and we have the glow in the dark ones. So I just put them right here by the light. And that's how I set up for nighttime. And then I usually have this light off, our overhead light, and then I just keep this light on. And I have Alexa, I call her, I have Alexa playing rain sound. And then that's our nighttime routine to get him up here, calm atmosphere, and ready to bed. Yeah. They were playing so sweet in here. I usually do my oldest son's bedroom next, but since they were playing so cute, I decided to go ahead and start our bedroom. As you can see here, our bedroom is the dumping ground. All the laundry baskets end up in here. Everything ends up on our bureau right here, and it just really needs a good cleaning in here. So I usually don't get to our room. I'm always just too tired, and I never feel like doing it. So I'm actually kind of glad that they were playing in my oldest son's room so I can go ahead and get our room done for once. I changed my bed sheets the day before this, so they were all clean, so I didn't have to change them. So now I am just going to go ahead and make the bed, and I'm going to start emptying the trashes in here. I use a reusable water bottle throughout the day, but at night, I don't know what it is, but I just like having a plastic water bottle with a cap on it. It's easier to drink. I don't know why. It's just my preference for bedtime. While I'm up here, I'm just going to get all my vitamins put in my little week dispenser here and just have those all ready to go for the week. And as you guys can see, the boys are just always into everything, and they really wanted to play with that stuff. And I actually ended up having an empty vitamin bottle and the box for it, so I gave that to them to play with, and they were as happy as can be with that. So it's so funny. They have so many toys, yet they want to play with an empty box, and I feel like everyone says that, but it's so true. I'm going to continue on dusting here. I dusted the pictures already, dusting the nightstand. I actually do the walls as well. Our walls get really dusty, so I like to take this Swiffer and go along the walls and along the ceiling there. I think with having a fan in here, it kind of just pushes dust all over the place. So anyway, so I like to do that while I'm going through and dusting all the other surfaces in here. This area here ends up being our collect all space. If it's something I don't want downstairs and I need to find a home for it, but I don't know where to put it yet, or I used it and I just didn't have a second to put it back, it always ends up here. And I'm just trying to figure out how to straighten this up and get this organized and have homes for things. I ended up finding these little bins at Target in the 5 and below section. They were $5 a piece, and they're stackable, which is awesome. I actually bought them to use in our bathroom closet, but then I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do with them. So I still have them sitting here, but I had a bunch of things on here for travel. Like I have a travel fan, I have the sound machines, I have a travel bottle rack for drying bottle racks. I had chalk that I like to bring for the kids to have something to play with, or I have the outlet covers, so things like that. So it's all stuff for travel. So I decided to just use one of those bins to collect everything that I use for when I go somewhere and have one place for it instead of it all over the place on the surface there. I can't even tell you guys the last time I used this TV. I think I just need to get a new Fire Stick. The box that I have for it is like 15 years old and it just runs really slow. But anyways, yeah, we just don't really use our TV in here. I bought a few dresses from this place, 2 t-shirt dresses, a nicer dress, and then like this one that had like a little tie on the side, and 3 of them I just really didn't like the way they fit, but the one I really did. So I'm just getting those ready to get returned, and then I'm just going to fold up the rest of the clothes that I have here. You'll have to let me know if you're like me and like seeing a little handprints on the mirror. I just find it so adorable and so cute when I see their little fingers and their little hands on the mirror, and it just makes me smile. But after a while, if there's too many, I do like to clean off the mirror there. But overall, I'm not one to be too picky about that because it just makes me smile seeing their little handprints. And lastly, I'm just going to go through and vacuum up this room, and then I'm going to go ahead and start my oldest son's room and then the bathroom, and then that's it for up here. Now I'm going to go ahead and start my oldest son room. They went downstairs to start making dinner. So I'm going to start cleaning up and getting his room ready for bed. So like I said earlier, they were playing fort up here. So that's why it's a little bit more messy than it usually is. But his room is the room we end up playing in the most, like especially before bedtime. We'll come up here a little early and play basketball and just kind of hang out in here. So his room is like our entertainment room up here. I'm just going to go ahead and get this sheet taken down and folded up, and then I'm going to start my dusting and wiping things down. But I just want to get this one out of the way so I can dust and wipe things down around the crib. So I'm not going to go ahead and change his sheets. I'm going to leave them be. He ends up in our bed throughout the night anyways, so I feel like he doesn't really use his bed much. But I'm just going to still make his bed and get this all ready for bedtime. So with that being said, I just kind of fold back the sheets, get them all ready so he can just jump into bed, get his Spider-Man, his pillow all set up, and his other little stuffed animals around his pillow there. Next, I just pick up the toys and whatever's laying around. I fold the blanket, pick up the books and all that. And then I'm going to go through and dust everything and give everything a good wipe down and straighten up his bookshelf as well. When I'm straightening up his bookshelf, I also try to rearrange it and put some new books up front here and just make those like more of the feature books for that week. And then I kind of rotate books a little bit more easily, whereas usually if those books are there, he'll just pick from that one little cubby. So I try to like change things around just so we are reading other books as well than our regular like 3 books that we read every night. I'm just going to give his bookshelf and the dresser and the sides of his beds a good wipe down then, just for all the fingerprints and yucky handprints and all that. And then I'm also going to vacuum his room, but I'm going to vacuum his room once I go ahead and vacuum the hallway. So otherwise this room is done and everything's wiped down and dusted and ready to go for bed. Next up, I'm just going to go through our hallway here and just dust all the pictures, all the baseboards. I dust the walls a little bit, the tops of the walls, and then I am going to go ahead and vacuum the flooring, and then I'll be starting on our bathroom, which is right across, like right next to where I'm standing right now. Here is our full bath. So upstairs we have the 3-bedroom and the bathroom here, and obviously like the hallway there. So I finished up all the bedrooms. I did the hallway. So lastly, I just had to get to this bath and this bathroom and get this all cleaned up. And as you can see, it is just a mess. Our trash is piled up. It's dusty. I just really haven't taken the time to really give this bathroom a really good cleaning. I go ahead and wipe things down quick, like the toilet seat, the sink, but I haven't really done a good cleaning in here for quite a while. So I'm going to go ahead and do that today. And I do apologize For the view of the camera, I did try to move it around quite a bit, but our bathroom's just a tight bathroom, so it's kind of hard to have different camera angles in here. When I'm cleaning a bathroom, I usually like to start with the tub because I like to spray a cleaner on there. So here I'm just using scrubbing bubbles, but there's a bunch of different cleaners. But I like to spray the tub first just so that can really sit and work its magic. And then you're not really scrubbing all that much. And then after I do that with the tub or a shower, then I just put some toilet bowl cleaner in and let that sit as well. After I have both of those products put on and they're just sitting there working their magic, I go ahead and start wiping down the mirror and the sink area. And I usually like to clear out our sink. We have a closet right behind me, so I'm actually just putting our toothbrushes and toothpaste, hand soap and stuff like that on or in the closet there, so I can clear out the space and really be able to wipe down this counter. A while ago, I did use the pink stuff on our counter here, and the only thing that I did that I wouldn't recommend doing is I used one of those sponges that had a little bit more of the grit, one of those dark green ones, and it kind of stripped the shine off of our sink there, which isn't that big, like it's not a big deal to me, but you know, it does, I guess, lose that protectant coat just because our sink is definitely more prone to stains now. So that's the only thing. I'm not a big fan of the pink stuff, but with that being said, it 100% says it on the bottle not to use like abrasive sponges like that. So that was definitely my bad. But that's a heads up if anyone is using the pink stuff, just to be mindful of that. We have electric toothbrushes, and I like them on the side they are because I have my kids standing on a stool to brush their teeth on the opposite side where the outlet is, of course. So I just take tape. You'll see me at the end of this. My husband's going to help me re-tape up the wiring just to go along the back of the sink here and out of the way. But yeah, so it is like a little bit of a pain. We were trying to do it where we can run it behind the mirror there, but then the cord wasn't long enough and whatever. Anyways, it's always something. So we are just using tape to put it on the back of our sink there, which I wasn't hoping. I was hoping for more of a permanent solution, but that seems to be our permanent solution for right now. I'm just going to go ahead and finish wiping down the sink, and then I'm going to wipe down, we have drawers, those plastic drawers on the side, so I'm just going to wipe that down as well, and then I'm going to start wiping down the trim and the shelving and the toilet and all of that. So just giving everything a good wipe down and getting all that dust and dirt off of everything. When cleaning a toilet, I feel like I am really picky on my brushes for it. I like the brushes that have like that extra little loop there where you can see it's all gray here. And it just has that extra loop. I think the bristles are a little bit tougher, and it really helps get under the lip of your toilet there and just get all that gunk off of there. So I was searching for one of these brushes. I think it was right before pandemic or middle pandemic, I'm not sure, where I was looking for new brushes and I couldn't find any anywhere. So I finally found them. I think I got them. I'm sure I got them on Amazon. I get everything on Amazon. So I really like these, and I have them for both of our bathrooms. So, and I've had them for a few years now, and they're still pretty good. Like, I think I'll probably change them in the next year or two. And I only change them when, you know, they start getting really flat. Ew, that was so gross. Did you see all that dirt on our floor there? This area, we have the 3 bins that it's like on wheels that I have right here, and I feel like it collects so much dirt under there. And it's one of those things where you just kind of don't see it and you kind of forget to move the bins to clean under there. I do like to do our bathroom floors by hand just because our bathroom is so narrow. I will take the mop and go through here, but with all these like little corners here, I end up doing majority of it by hand with a paper towel and some spray on it. And something about bathrooms where for some reason I don't like using like one of those washable towels where, you know, cleaning towels, where I just kind of like using paper towels, and, you know, I just feel like it's yucky and I can just throw those paper towels away. There is times where I will use them, like reusable ones, washable towels, but for the most part, I do like using paper towels in a bathroom for cleaning. When I was wiping down around the toilet bowl there and how dusty it was, I figured I'll just take the vacuum, go through the bathroom here with the vacuum, get all that hair and dust up, and then I'm going to go around and spray the floors and wipe that down with a paper towel and just get those all nice and clean. And you'll just see how dirty these floors are, and I'm just so happy to get this done. It's nice. It's right before dinner time. It's going to be so nice to be finished and know I have a clean house upstairs, and I can go to bed happy and not have that on my to-do list tonight. I am going to just finish up wiping down the tub. I did use a sponge too and just wiped all that down with the cleaner. I'm just finishing rinsing that off. And lastly, I'm going to have my husband help me with our electric toothbrush wires. I'm just going to take regular tape and we're going to tape that along the back of our sink there, just so the wires are out of the way and they're just secure on the back there. So we just took some clear tape there and just put a few pieces up so they just kind of stay along there and not get in the way. I hope you all enjoyed today's video and got some cleaning motivation and tips and tricks along the way, and also just some motivation to tackle your to-do list today and get that done. If you haven't already and you're new here, I would love it if you subscribe to my channel. And if you liked today's video, if you gave this video a thumbs up, I'd really appreciate it. Lastly, for the bathroom here, I'm just going to get everything set up. I got towels out for everyone, new fresh towels put on everyone's hook. I'm getting the toothpaste out, the toothbrushes out, the soap, all that, and just having that all ready to go for bedtime. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and until next time, see ya.